Hi, welcome back to this is Chloe. Back to shoot A80. Feel good and everything. So it's gonna work. We still have about 100 days left at the game. For TV show, for the project, like, no, that's so stupid. I wouldn't get anybody game out, but that happens. Alright. So yeah, I've been cycling between games. But you guys want to know that also what to go in games. What a point. Wouldn't mind getting started, right? I don't need to office a lot of people. Let's get swap for Morganson is dead. Jason Davis is dead. Uh, police station. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Holy shit, you killed up 11 guys. Might be gonna push someone to shift A from Daryl to shift A. Now I need to go to shift A. God damn. Investigation. They're totally nervous. I'm going to deal with bad models. What's this question mark, question mark, question? Okay. Oh, no, it's fine. We'll figure something out.
411 in progress.
Freeburg High School. Uh, Get going. Develop. 600 big final point, I guess. Yeah. So I've been doing different, like every day I've been okay. Paragon tap and talk, and then I thought it scissoring now this is it's scissoring is my own thing. I want to play that game,
411
but with others, tap and talk, this is a police for on a 50-50 mode now. So that's supposed to be able to eventually weekend and go out. On the other hand, on the weekends I have been
911 in
student.
progress. 1310 in progress.
Anyways, like I was saying, uh, I have been working behind the scenes on things like Burst Area and Doctor Chronicles because both the games actually take about 25. From Doctor Chronicles takes 25 to 50 hours. Tales of the Burst Area takes about 40 hours complete. So
1310 911.
very possible that and get a long layout of it.
910C in progress.
And uh, and I might most probably get a lot of it. I think what's our investigation like and basis all over the base.
911 in progress.
Sorry, I'm losing words right now. Even though I'm
910C in
concentrating on
progress.
the game, it's getting a bit hectic right now. Uh, what was I saying now? I forgot. I'm trying to thought and it right there. Sorry, Christopher G. Gotta do what I gotta do.
14 in progress.
Um, like my friend that thought of it. Thinking about something.
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant Hotspot.
Officer on scene.
First said he saw Chipotle giant finally provision for the war. Turn get the other witness. Rice Chipotle sneak away carrying a big bat. Um,
911.
good job. I also have other games to play. I got Tropic of 6 just done versus hard one bench runs, spare pass. I want Eden's body for children's up for him.
214 complete.
Let's say now. Come on, yeah. Yeah, I have other games to play as well, like the Tropical 6, which is something I want to play as
9
well.
Chaffee complete.
But not right now because I'm already like shuffling between 3 games on a daily basis. Again, you guys see that because you guys will see a whole series coming through. But for me, it's a shuffle between games. And I have to complete Borderlands as well because that is another game on PS. So again, there will be a solution go out on games that I can play, and there will be one game which I play on my own, which I want to play. So that's mostly how I'm gonna be sharing with myself. So in total, usually 5 games that I play, obviously, and obviously for me, let's say
Boyd,
I don't have much time, so listen close. We got him, Jack. The dentist is in our custody.
wow, congratulations, Ethan.
Well, to be honest, I'm not sure if it's our guy, but she's definitely the one who committed the murders in Freeburg. And it's a young woman.
Wait a second, did you...
A very large, very strong woman. What? Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, I'm sorry, Jack, I gotta go. We've got a briefing. But, something's not right, Jack. Someone's leading us around by the nose. We'll talk later, okay?
I'd almost forgotten the feeling you get when you stay on the sidelines during a major bust. But I don't think I'll be out of the game for long. Palmer had nothing to do with this. The dentist, whoever he is, was a gift box meant for me. It just got delivered to the wrong address. And I've got a hunch who packed the box.
interesting to say that. This person is actually on this file. Person from the wow, obviously that's yep. Yeah, this is how I would play my games. Like
Yeah, a box
5
of
games.
Caesars.
With that outfit, I can see you coming a mile away, Mr. Boyd.
Ah, Mr. Chaffee. Knowing your love of theatrics, I was afraid you'd keep the mystery surrounding the dentist going for at least another day or two.
What could you mean, Mr. Boyd? Well, it's true. Robespierre does have a passion for mystery and the dramatic. But there's no need to confuse the actor with his character. For you, I'll play the hurried businessman who likes to cut to the chase. That's not quite me either, but though this mask I wear is quite a burden, I have long grown used to it. Besides, I don't want to distract you from your 180-day quest, not for a second longer than necessary. My, is half your time already up? You simply cannot imagine, Mr. Boyd, the painstaking work I've done to cultivate this maniac image. I turn to such literature the likes of which I wish I never knew. If our law enforcement agencies possessed even the slightest aesthetic sense, they would have instantly seen the game for what it was. And the postcards, what can I say?
And if the real dentist turned up again at the wrong moment, I don't imagine lunatics take kindly to imposters.
The dentist died of a heart attack last spring while he was sunbathing on the beach. I discovered this quite by accident, from a university friend, a therapist. It was he who convinced the dentist to stop killing, by the way.
Why the murders? Obviously they'd all been raped by Rogers. It would have been much easier to just get them to talk.
Mr. Boyd, the last thing I want is to appear a brutish butcher. I spent enough time on these women to know they were no use to me alive. Not sure if I should be ashamed to say it, but Stuart Rogers far surpasses me in his ability to intimidate people. Apparently, such things only come with experience. But murder? For that I truly do feel ashamed. It's a burden I shall have to bear for the rest of my days. But sadly, it's not my greatest shame.
What could be more shameful? To frame an innocent woman for such terrible crimes?
What? Are you unhappy with a woman cast as the serial killer? Firstly, I'd say Dear Jordan adds a certain grace to the whole sordid story. And second, of all the people I hold in my debt, she's the strongest. And not just physically. Third, she had good reason to settle her debt with me as quickly as possible. Without going into details, I'll just say that she's a very, very caring mother. Do these taste good? Had we met earlier, Mr. Boyd, I would have shown you a far more refined pleasure, one without such an unpleasant smell.
I'm afraid to even imagine what you count as pleasures, Mr. Chaffee. Fountains of blood in the city square?
Mr. Boyd, you're not listening to me at all. I didn't take any enjoyment from the killings. Everything I've done was of strict necessity. I couldn't make Jordan kill all the women that Rogers raped. That would have been excessive. If I had made her kill them all, you'd be rather upset, no?
I can't say I fully understand your plan, Mr. Chaffee, but you've given me more than enough reasons to arrest you.
Yes, but allow me to counter them with one good reason not to. I think you mentioned you dined here once?
Yes, not the best restaurant in town.
And maybe you're just not familiar with the full range of our services. When I inherited this tasteless place from my father, I knew I could never make it into an exquisite restaurant. Instead, I accentuated the atrocity of it all, an aesthetic of a different kind. Now I even live here. To me, this complex is like a microcosm of Freeburg. But we're not here to talk about that. At school, I read a French novel whose name doesn't need mentioning, and I read many amazing things. It seems that in Paris, just before the Revolution, certain places were quite popular. People of wealth and taste visited from the city, shed their luxurious coats, peeled off their white gloves, and with the help of the local farmer, they brutally stabbed a hole in a bull and decorated themselves with the splattering blood as they prepared a large piece of meat for the fire. In the bull's suffering, these effeminate aristocrats found a perverse sort of pleasure. Now I make these pleasures available to the people of Freeburg. I will be honest with you. People who pursue such cruelty truly are crazy. But what is interesting? The best steaks are cut from the tender meat of young bulls. 11 months is just right. Beautiful, healthy, full of strength. But these wealthy degenerates who pay $7,000, so our experts will show them where to plunge the blade for maximum effect. Even they don't have the spirit to slaughter the young bull. The thought never enters their minds. They look into the eyes of the healthy animal, bursting with energy, and they quickly shuffle past. As if by instinct, they are drawn to the old, weary, fading bulls. And then, with terrible smiles on their faces, they chew through tough steaks that taste of burning rubber. They feel that they're doing something real with their own hands, a sort of natural selection, as if they're agents in the natural process. But nature also teaches us that the old beast, unable to fend off any threat, might yet survive if it cowers in a dark corner and pretends it doesn't exist. Then, perhaps, the young predator will pass. Mr. Scott will drive you back. I'm late for an appointment.
Mr. Boyd, you won't believe it, but the person I just got off the phone with was talking about you.
Seems like I'm pretty popular these days.
By the way, Mr. Boyd, I've got to ask, why $500,000?
Go fuck yourself, Troy Starr.
Oh my god. I was listening to everything until that. It was like I love Boyd. He's a main guy. Great main guy. What about if legends have become to rescue Mr. Games? The rest was imminent. The overload with panic after the press conference despite the chief didn't think carefully about what you would say. I stated the fact. I'm such a failure. Any self-respect officer who like really bad. Keep fighting back. How do you comment on rumors about relationship with May Raj Alpha by just river filters? Concern. We'll have to check through this information. Now that I've said that, maybe fair or maybe City Hall is happy. It's worth it. That they'll be honest, they're happy. They will have, but I'd like to spend fish for specifically data. No more. Let's look at the cat. Alright, Copy, now you're doing something else other than cat. And I'm gonna have you. Oh, that's a big pay. That is a massive pay. What a great. I will take